Hare Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Pranami
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna 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 Ram Ram Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Puji and Mataji, Nanda Pranam, all glory to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev, Hare Krishna Raju Prabhu, Sapan Prabhu, Lavanya, Gaurav Prabhu, Samyukta Mataji, Bhavani Mataji, Nanda Pranam. We'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Mama Gyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksharanmritamena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Navane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhaktaranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karati Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram Om Apavitra Pavitrova Sarvavasan Patupiva Yasmare Pundari Kaksham Sabhya Abhyantaram Suchi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Please repeat after.
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा
One Prabhuji do, we all follow. One Prabhu. Sapan Prabhu or Lalit Mohan Prabhu.
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद
Jaya Jaya Sri
जय जय
Chaitanya
श्री
Jaya
चैतन्य जय
Nityananda.
नित्यानंद
जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा
Jaya
जय
Dvaita Chandra
द्वैत
Jaya
चंद्र
Gaura
जय
Bhakta
गौर भक्त
Vrinda.
वृंदा
One Mata, one Mata.
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा
Jaya Dvaita Chandra
Advaita Chandra
Jaya
Jaya
Gaura
Gaura Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda. All together. Hare Krishna. Two
Hare
times Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Yeah, yeah. We are reading from Subodini book, chapter Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, chapter 6, the liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. We are at this particular verse. Let us read again this 168, 160. This section will start again. Better. Let me read some points. 167 to 183, Shankaracharya's false philosophy. 167 to 177, the defects of Shankaracharya philosophy. 167 to 168, Buddhists and Mayavadis, one who does not accept the Lord's form is an agnostic, Pasandi. impersonalism basically, no? Mayavadi is nothing but impersonalism. He should be neither seen, adrushya, nor touched, asprishya, and is subjected to be punished by Yamaraja, Yamadandi. The Buddhists do not accept the authority of the Vedas and are agnostics, Nastika. However, those who have taken shelter of the Vedas, Vedashaya, yet preach agnosticism, Nastikya Vada, are more dangerous than the Buddhists. For example, Shankarites and Mayavadis. Vedana Maniya Bauddha Hayatana Nastika Vedashaya Nastikya Vada Bauddha Ke Adhika. Material and spiritual forms, impersonalists think that material refers to the forms within our experience and that spiritual refers to an absence of form. The impersonalists think that material refers to the forms within our experience and within our blunt senses, within our sensual experience, and that spiritual refers to an absence of form. Nirvishesha, Shunyavadi, like that. However, beyond this material nature is another nature, which is spiritual. Just as there are material forms in this material world, there are spiritual forms in the spiritual world. So, voidism and impersonalism. So, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, Paschatya Deshatarine. Prabhupada Pranati, we sing. Buddha simply described voidism beyond this material existence. He did not recognize the presence of transcendental forms and spiritual activities beyond the material world. The Mayavadi's impersonalist conception accepts the spiritual existence as almost identical to the negation of material existence. They believe that there is nothing positive in spiritual life. We stopped here. We will continue from 169. Mayavadi Bhashya. Yeah, Mata is Samyukta Mata. Please start.
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Krishna
169 Mayavadi Bhashya. Srila Vyasadeva presented the Vedanta philosophy for the deliverance of conditioned souls. But if one hears Shankaracharya's commentary, Shariraka Bhashya, which denies the transcendental form of the Lord and is opposed to the principles of devotional service, everything is spoiled. Jivera Nishtara Lagi Sutra Kaila Vyasa Mayavadi Bhashya Sunile Haya Sarvanasha Sayujya Mukti. The ambitious Mayavadis desire to merge into the existence of the Lord. However, this form of mukti means denying one's individual existence or a kind of spiritual suicide, absolutely opposed to the philosophy of Bhakti Yoga that offers immortality to the individual conditioned soul.
Thank you, Mataji. We'll do
Thank you.
some small portions like that repeatedly.
Yes,
See.
Prabhuji.
Thank you. Yes. Vani Mataji, 170 to 171. Ijadan. Hare Krishna Mataji. Vani Mataji. Lavanya, are you able to read?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. 170 to 171. Vyasadeva's Parinama Vada, that is theory of transformation. The Vedanta Sutra aims at establishing that the cosmic manifestation has come into being by the transformation, that is Parinama, of the Lord's inconceivable potency, Achinta Shakti, like a touchstone that transforms into iron into gold and yet remains unchanged. The Lord remains unchanged by manifesting himself as the cosmic manifestation by his Achintya Shakti.
Read this one.
Note the point. Yeah. Supporting references for Parinama Vada. Janmadhyasya Yataha. The absolute truth is the original source of everything. Stated in Brahma Sutra, Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1. Matta Sarvam Pravartate. From me everything emanates. From Bhagavad Gita 10.8. Yatova imani bhutani jayanti. The supreme absolute truth is that from which everything is born. Taittiriya Upanishad 3.1.1. Yatorna nabi srijate grinate cha. The Lord creates and destroys the cosmic manifestation as a spider creates a web and draws it back within itself. Mundaka Upanishad 1.1.7. For a further explanation of Parinamavada, see Adilila 7th chapter 121 to 133 verses.
Yes. Thank you, Lavanya. So this is the beauty of, Subodini guy, note points, connection, linking points they mention here. The supporting differences to understand what exactly Parinamavada, various differences, Brahma Samhita, Srimad Bhagavatam, different Upanishads, Taittiriya Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, and directly from Bhagavad Gita. Yes. Which one the actually when I was Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1. Further study on Mata. Okay, anyway. Vani Mata, are you there? Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Pranam.
Yeah. Then 172 to 173. Please read.
Okay. Shankaracharya's Vivartavada, theory of illusion. Saying that Vyasadeva was mistaken, the Mayavadis found fault in the Vedanta Sutra and by their imagination established a theory of illusion, which says that although the absolute truth is never transformed, we think that it is transformed, which is an illusion, or the individual identities of the living entities and the material world are illusion. The theory of illusion can be applied only when the living entity identifies himself with the body. But the cosmic manifestation cannot be called false, mithya, although it is certainly temporary. Jivera deha atma buddhi sei mithya khaya, jagat yei mithya nahi, nashvara matrahaya. Shankaracharya, by the word jugglery, endeavored to establish Parinamavada or as a Vivartavada. Although the energies of the Lord are simultaneously one with and different from him, the Lord never loses his personal form due to the transformation of his different energies. See Adilila 7.121 to 122. P for more details. Page for more details.
PP and purple. Thank you.
Okay.
Prabhupada explanation in there in connection with some other points. Okay. So this is very, very important actually, points made here. Yes, the theory of illusion can be applied only when the living entity identifies himself with the body, bodily concept of life. That is the illusion. Maya, right? Maya meaning in the which is not, right? This body is not, this is going to stay for some time and again occupies in another body based on desires. It's an illusion, not permanent, not staying same body based on the results going on. And another understanding here, but the cosmic manifestation cannot be called false, mithya. What is that word? Jagan mithya. There is one word, statement. Brahma satyam, Jagan mithya. Something is there.
Brahma satyam, jagat mityam.
Yeah, but this cosmic manifestation is real. That is also real, but it's temporary. Although it's certainly temporary, but it is not a mithya. It's not a false. Coming and going, like annihilation, again manifestation, coming and going like that. Just like the body.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. They asked me the difference between false ego and illusion, Prabhuji. Are they both the same or is there any difference? What is the difference?
Illusion and false ego.
And false ego.
I feel,
Maya
as far as false ego means, why false ego? Again, identify with the same. So this when we understand the theory of illusion can be applied only when the living entity identify himself with the body. That means the definition of the false ego is this one only, right? Identify himself with the body.
Yeah. So illusion and false ego both are same kada aite?
The theory of illusion as per the student. Illusion. Yeah, same ante inga vera rakam kuda. See, illusion means which is the Maya, right? Maya means illusion. We frequently say we are illusion. Maya meaning is which is not, proper rights. Maya, the meaning is which is not. Our body is not ours. It's going to change like that. And identifying with the body, so slight difference. I feel, anybody, like Prabhu, you can add or share thoughts. Difference, illusion and false ego, both are the same. That is the question.
So what I said was false ego.
One is energy, the other one is state, Mataji. That is the difference actually between these two.
Okay.
Illusory energy, that's an energy, and the other one is state. Ahankara is a state. Okay.
Okay.
You understand the difference between these two, Mataji? One is the energy, the other one is the state.
Okay. Ahankar means my identification. So what I told
Yeah,
is
you are in that
like,
state. Yeah.
yeah,
And illusory energy.
Answer నేను చెప్పానంటే అహంకార్ is misidentification of body. Illusion is about Maya seeing everything in relation to body or matter.
So there is something known as illusory energy and there is something known as ahankara sthiti. You understand this, Mataji? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Am I audible, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Mataji. Now it's okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Right now, understand that, as Prabhuji said, one is state, and one is, what did you say, Prabhu? One is the state, and one is
The other one is
Energy.
energy, Prabhu.
energy, supreme loss energy, illusory potency. Mama Maya Duratya under Krishna, right? Mama Maya Duratya. So Maya is illusory energy, and the false ego is state. False ego applied to living entities, no? False ego doesn't apply to material energy, correct? Got it, Namataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Okay, we'll continue.
Yeah.
Discussion will continue.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
174 to 175.
One thing like this ahankara is like a state that meant it is not momentary. I mean, it's not continuous, right? It is just a momentary.
Momentary, yeah, it will change. That's why
Illusion is still continuous.
see, there is a true ego, false ego, right, Prabhu? True ego is I am servant of Krishna. False ego means I am boss of this material world, entire world, Atlantic consciousness. Identifying with the body. I am proprietor,
Illusion
I am controller, I am enjoyer.
is momentary, right, Prabhuji? Like
Huh?
illusion is
Momentary means
momentary meant to be like it's just a for that moment it comes and again it disappears.
no, it
Like
is
it
already
can
there,
be
no, Prabhuji. Momentary.
can be changed.
See, false ego అంటేనే see ఇది ఉంది కదా భూమిరాపనల వాయు కమ్మన బుద్ధి రేవచ్చ అహంకారం ఇది అమ్మే భిన్న ప్రకృతి అంటే సోల్ తో పాటు సటిల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ట్రావెల్ అవుతాయి కదా ప్రభుజీ. ఫాల్స్ ఈగో మీన్స్ ఐడెంటిఫైయింగ్ విత్ ద బాడీ నా. సో మొమెంటరీ గనము ఆ బాడీ యాజ్ లాంగ్ యాజ్ బాడీ ఇస్ దేర్ ద ఫాల్స్ ఈగో ఇస్ దేర్. దట్స్ వై వి హావ్ టు ప్యూరిఫై ఫాల్స్ ఈగో టు ట్రూ ఈగో. like understand from the scriptures I am servant of Krishna and submit our false ego to the lotus feet of Krishna. That means that's a true ego, servant of Krishna. So as long as we have body, that's my understanding. As long as we have bodies, we have that false ego. We have to purify false ego. Prabhupada states in the purports.
Okay.
Momentary కాదు. It's there always with the.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, like Surendra Prabhu, what you said now, that moment is millions of lifetimes, huh?
Okay.
Till the body goes to the spiritual world. We will have that condition and it will change. When it changes, we'll directly go there.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Deepamata, you want to anything? Sorry, in between I cut. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, that's fine, Prabhuji.
Anything to share? I mean, you can share quickly.
No, I also, when I was asked this question, I gave the answer that false ego is ahankar and misidentification that I am this body. Illusion is about Maya seeing everything in relation to body or matter. So somewhere it appears they are interconnected, but I don't think they are same. Ani cheppanu, and I'm like I was trying to search the answers online in ISKCON Desire Tree.
Achha. Okay. Sure, Mata.
But yeah, but they appeared very similar. So, but I know that they are different. So I just wanted to understand what is the difference.
Achha. Thank you for adding. Searching.
Thank you.
Yes, Mata. Yeah.
Mataji,
Now you
it's
read.
simple. When we have a material body, right? So we will have a false ego. ఎంతసేపు మనం మెటీరియల్ బాడీలో ఉంటే అంతసేపు ఫాల్స్ ego ఉంటుంది. వన్స్ వి గో టు స్పిరిచువల్ వరల్డ్ ఇట్ ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ టు స్పిరిచువల్, రైట్? సో మనం ఎప్పటి వరకు మెటీరియల్ ఉంటే అప్పటి వరకు ఫాల్స్ ego ఉంటూనే ఉంటది. అండ్ దిస్ ఎనర్జీ ఇస్ సుప్రీం ఎనర్జీ, డివైన్ ఎనర్జీ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ, దట్ ఈస్ ఇల్యూజన్, దట్ ఈస్ మాయా శక్తి.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Yeah, let us continue. You read Mataji, Deepa Mataji. Oh, Mataji is turn అయిపోతుంది.
Yes, Prabhuji. ఎక్కడున్నాం మనం?
174,
170. Yeah. Mahavakya. Om versus Tattvam Asi. The transcendental vibration, Mahavakya, Omkara, is the sound form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from which all Vedic knowledge and this cosmic manifestation are produced. But Shankaracharya stressed the subsidiary vibration, Pradeshika Vakya, Tattvam Asi, you are the same, and neglected the principal vibration, Omkara. Tattvam Asi is a warning to the Jiva not to mistake the body for self. It is meant for conditioned souls. Omkara and the Hare Krishna mantra are meant for the liberated souls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Linking point. Read.
Linking point 176 to 177. Thus, Lord Chaitanya criticized Shankaracharya Charya's Shariraka Bhashya as imaginary and pointed out hundreds of faults in it. To defend Shankaracharya, Sarvabhauma presented unlimited opposition, Purva Paksha, with various types of false arguments, Vitanda, and pseudo logic, Chala. However, the Lord refuted all these arguments and established his own conviction. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah, Surender Prabhu and Suman Prabhu in a sequence. Please read. Then Raju Prabhu. Yeah, 178 this new section. Read Prabhu. Surender Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. 178 to 183 reasons behind Shankaracharya's imaginary explanations. 178 to 179 the three subjects in scriptures. Sambandha, the central point of all relationships, is the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. Abhideya, one's real occupation is acting in devotional service to him, Bhakti. Prayojana, the ultimate goal of life, is the attainment of love of Godhead, Prema. Bhagavan, Sambandha, Bhakti, Abhideya, Haya, Prema, Abhideya, Haya. Prema, Prayojana, Vedatina, Vastukaya. Interpreting this self-evident Vedic literature in a different way is imagination. The ultimate goal of understanding the Vedas is to become a devotee in relationship with the Supreme Lord and to render loving service unto him. Vishnu Aradhana, through his representative, the spiritual master, when it is done properly, he attains the highest perfection of love, of life, love of Godhead.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. I read this one also. No, 180 also.
180. Shankaracharya is not at fault. He simply carried out the Supreme Lord's order. He had to imagine some kind of interpretation and thus present a kind of Vedic literature that is full of atheism. Nastika Shastra. 181 and 182. Shankaracharya followed the Supreme Lord's order. References. Shall I read the left one, Prabhuji?
Yes, I mean, Sloka.
Yes,
Lalit Prabhu, Mir Jain Prabhuji. He will read. He will hear. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, this one, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji?
Which one, Prabhu? This is Supreme Lord
No,
from Lord Shiva.
Left side, run slokas.
Okay. Swagamai kalpitai swamsha janan madvimukhan kuru mam cha gopayayena sya shrishtir eso tarottara.
The Supreme Lord told Lord Shiva, please make the general populace averse to me by imagining your own interpretation of the Vedas. Cover me in such a way that people will take more interest in material advancement. Padma Purana, Uttarakhanda 62.31.
Mayavadam shastram prachannam bauddham uchyate mayaiva vihitam devi kalau brahmana murtina.
Lord Shiva to Goddess Durga, in Kali Yuga, I take the form of Brahmana and explain the Vedas through false scriptures in an atheistic way. similar to Buddhist philosophy. Padma Purana, Uttarakhanda 62.31. 183. Sarvabhauma was astonished upon hearing this. He became stern and said nothing. Lord Chaitanya continued.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lalit Mohan Prabhu, for the recitation. Yeah, Raju Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Tandapam. 184 to 198. Lord Chaitanya explains that Atma Rama verse. 184 to 185. Devotional service is the highest perfection of human activity. Even the self-satisfied sages perform devotional service. Such are the transcendental qualities of the Lord, full of inconceivable spiritual potency. 186. Atma Rama verse. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7.10. Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirgandha Apirukrame Karuvanti Aitukim Bhaktim Ittam Bhuta Kuno Hari. Even the self-satisfied and detached souls are attracted to the loving devotional service of the Lord Sri Krishna, whose qualities are transcendental and whose activities are wonderful. 187 to 190. Sarvabhauma explains the Atmarama verse. Sarvabhauma then requested Lord Chaitanya to explain the Atmarama verse, but the Lord wanted to first hear Sarvabhauma's explanation. Sarvabhauma explained it according to the principle of logic in 9 different ways. On the basis of scripture, the Lord smiled. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Nice recitation. You got it. Thank you.
Prabhuji, you have to explain in 9 ways now.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Gaurav Prabhu? Yes. Yeah. Fun. So you want to explain in 9 ways? Raju Prabhu? Anyway. Yes. Gaurav Prabhu. Next. Gaurav Prabhu. Next Sapan Prabhu. And then Chandravel Prabhu. Please read. Gaurav Prabhu.
191 to 192. Lord Chaitanya Sarvabhauma. You are exactly like Brihaspati. Indeed, no one in this world has the power to explain the scriptures in such a way. You have certainly explained this verse by the powers of your vast learning. However, beside this, there is another purport. 193 to 195. Lord Chaitanya then explained the Atmarama verses. Atmarama verses, without touching upon the 9 explanations of Sarvabhauma. He explained each of the 11 words in the Atmarama verse. He took each word specifically and combined it with the words Atmarama and thus explained the word Atmarama in 18 different ways. 196 to 197, Bhagwan, Sakti and Guna. The Lord said, the Supreme Lord, his potencies and qualities all have been inconceivable prowesses. It is not possible to explain them fully. These 3 items attract the mind of a perfect student engaged in spiritual activities and overcome all the processes of spiritual activities. Bhagwan, Tanara, Sakti, Tanra, Guna, Gana, Achintya, Prabhava, Tinre, Na, Yaha, Kathana. 198. Lord Chaitanya gave evidence of Sukadeva Goswami and 4 liberated rishis, Sanak and Sanat Kumara, Sanatana and Sanadhana, who were attracted to the qualities and the pastimes of all attractive Krishna. Thus, he gave various meanings and explanations.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Sapan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Lord Chaitanya displays his forms of Vishnu and Krishna. Sarvabhauma condemned himself and was struck with wonder. Lord Chaitanya is certainly Lord Krishna himself. Not knowing who he was and being very proud, I have committed many offenses. Darshana and as Vishnu and Krishna. When Sarvabhauma took shelter of the Lord desired to show him mercy. The Lord allowed him to see his 4-handed Vishnu form and then his original form of Krishna with a blackish complexion and a flute to his lips. Sarvabhauma fell flat to offer obeisances. He then stood up and with folded hands began to offer prayers. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Chandra Prabhu. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
205. All truths were revealed to Sarvabhauma by the Lord's mercy, and he could understand the importance of chanting the holy name and distributing love of Godhead everywhere. Nama Prema Dana. 206 to 207. Sarvabhauma composed 100 verses in a short time. Indeed, not even Brahaspati could compose verses so quickly. The Lord happily embraced Sarvabhauma, who was overwhelmed in ecstatic love of Godhead and full consciousness, fell unconscious. 208 to 209. Sarvabhauma's ecstasy. Tears, a stunned condition, standing of hairs, perspiration, trembling, and shaking. He danced, chanted, cried, and fell down to touch the Lord's lotus feet. Gopinath Acharya was very pleased, and the associates of Lord Chaitanya all laughed to see Sarvabhauma dance. Shall I continue, Prabhuji?
Thank you. Amen. We'll give Prabhuji. We'll give it.
Okay.
Akincham, pray, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. 210.
210 to 211, Gopinatha Acharya told Lord Chaitanya, Sir, you have brought all this upon Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Lord Chaitanya said, You are the devotee. Because of your association, Lord Jagannatha has shown his mercy. 212 to 214, Sarvabhauma's prayers. Lord Chaitanya pacified Sarvabhauma, and when he was quieted, he offered many prayers to the Lord. Your delivering the entire world is not a very great task. Your delivering me is certainly a wonderful power. I had become dull-headed due to the reading too many books on logic and became like iron bar. Yet you melted me, and therefore your influence is very great. 215. Lord Chaitanya returned to his residence and Sarvabhauma, though Gopinath Acharya induced the Lord to accept lunch there. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Lalit Mohan Prabhu, please start this section.
Yes, Prabhuji. Text 216 to 286, the new Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Text 216 to 238, Sarvabhauma's faith in Prasada pleases Lord Chaitanya. Text 216 to 268, Sayothana Darshana. Early next morning, Lord Chaitanya went to temple and saw Lord Jagannath rise from the bed. The priest presented him garlands and prasada. The Lord was pleased, and carefully tying the prasada and garlands in a cloth, he hastened to the house of Sarvabhauma. Text 219 to 222a. Lord Chaitanya arrived at Sarvabhauma's house a little before sunrise. Sarvabhauma was just rising from a bed as he distinctly chanted Krishna, Krishna. The Lord was pleased to hear him chant the holy name of Krishna. Noticing the Lord, Sarvabhauma, with great haste, went to him and offered prayers unto his lotus feet. He offered a carpet for the Lord, and both of them sat there. Should I continue, Prabhu?
Yeah.
222b, 224. Lord Chaitanya gave the prasada to Sarvabhauma, who at that time had not even washed his mouth, nor taken bath or finished his morning duties. Yet he was very pleased to receive Jagannath prasada by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. All the dullness in Sarvabhauma's mind was eradicated. He ate the prasada after reciting the following two verses.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Let me try. 225 to 226, Mahaprasada is to be eaten immediately. Padma Purana. Suskam paryushitam vapi nitam vadura deshata prapti matrena bhoktavyam natra kala vicharana. One should eat Mahaprasada immediately upon receiving it. Even if it is dried up, stale, or brought from a distant country. One should consider neither time nor place. Oh, this is the etiquette. So need to take immediately. Okay. Nadesha niyamastatra nakala niyamastata praptamannam drutam sistair Bhoktavyam Harir Abravit. There are no regulatory principles concerning time and place in eating Krishna Prasada. It is to be eaten by gentlemen as soon as it is received, with no hesitation. This is the Supreme Lord's order. In the Padma Purana it is saying. Very good. Thank you very much. Let us see one more round. Deepa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Lord Chaitanya was pleased and became ecstatic in love of Godhead and embraced Sarvabhauma. Both began to dance. Simply by touching each other, they became ecstatic and spiritual symptoms manifested in their bodies. They perspired, trembled, and shed tears. Should I? Yeah. Lord Chaitanya spoke in ecstasy. Today I have conquered the three worlds and ascended to the spiritual world. Today all my desires have been fulfilled because I see that Sarvabhauma has acquired faith in Jagannath Mahaprasad. Indeed, today you have undoubtedly taken shelter of Krishna, and Krishna without reservation has become merciful towards you. Today you have been released from the bondage in bodily conception and cut to pieces the shackles of Maya. Today your mind has become fit to take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, because surpassing the Vedic regulative principles, you have eaten the prasad. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Samyukta Mataji.
Yes, sir. 235. Non-duplicitous devotees receive the Lord's mercy. Yesham sa esha Bhagavan dayayet ananta. Prabhuji, tune Prabhuji. Sorry, Prabhuji.
Sloka master.
Yesham.
Yes, Mataji, go ahead, na.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Idi 4 lines.
Yesham sa esha Bhagavan dayayet ananta. सर्वात्मनाश्रितपदो यदि निर्व्यलीकं ते दुस्तरम् अतिरान्ति च देवमायां नैषा ममाहम् इति धी स्रगालभक्षे. The unlimited and merciful Supreme Lord bestows his causeless mercy. When a person takes shelter of his lotus feet without reservations and duplicity, such persons can pass over the insurmountable ocean of nescience, the illusory material energy. But those whose intelligence is fixed in the bodily conception of I and mine are fit food for dogs and jackals. They do not receive the Lord's mercy.
Thank you, Mataji. So
Thank you, Prabhuji.
This line is
Nice.
stating about, we need to develop a quality of selflessness, not I, me, mine. Aham mameti. Janasya moham aham mameti. Then there is one verse from Bhagavatam. Janasya moham aham mameti. Yes. Yeah, let us continue. Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
236 to 238. Transformation of Sarvabhauma. Lord Chaitanya then returned. From that day on, Sarvabhauma was free because his false pride had been dismantled. He did not know anything but the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya and could explain the revealed scriptures only in accordance with the process of devotional service. Seeing him firmly fixed in the cult of Vaishnavism, Gopinath Acharya began to dance, clap his hands, and chant Hari Hari.
Yes, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Vani Mataji, please read. Okay. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah. This section does that.
Okay. Correct. 239 to 243, Prabhuji.
239 to 258. Yeah.
258. Okay. 239 to 258. Sarvabhauma's devotion and composition of two verses. 239 to 243. Bhakti sadhana shrestha in the Nama Sankirtana. The next day, Sarvabhauma went to visit the Jagannath temple. But before that, he went to Lord Chaitanya and offered him respects and various prayers. He spoke of his previous bad disposition with great humility and asked, which item is most important in the execution of devotional service? The Lord replied that the most important item was Nama Sankirtana, chanting of the holy name of the Lord. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is the chanting of the Lord's holy name. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva, 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 Gatir Anyatha. Lord Chaitanya elaborately explained that the Hare Nama verse of the Brahman Brihan Nadiya, Naradiya, Purana, and Sarvabhauma was struck with wonder.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sirisha Mataji, Hare Krishna, are you there? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Read this one.
Yeah. 244 to 247. Sarvabhauma's humility. Gopinatha Acharya remained Sarvabhauma. What I foretold to you has now taken place. Offering obeisances to Gopinatha Acharya, Sarvabhauma said, "You are a first-class devotee, whereas I am in the darkness of logical arguments. Because I am related to you, by your mercy, the Lord has shown mercy to me. Tomara Sambandhe Prabhu Kripa Kaila More." Lord Chaitanya was pleased with his humble statement, Vinaya. Embracing Sarvabhauma, he said, Now go see Lord Jagannatha in the temple."
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you.
Lavanya, can you read 248 to 49?
248 and 249. After visiting the Jagannath temple, Sarvabhauma returned home with Jagadananda and Damodara, bringing large quantities of excellent prasada. 250 and 253. Sarvabhauma composed 2 verses on a palm leaf. He then requested Jagadananda to deliver it to Lord Chaitanya. Jagadananda and Damodara returned to Lord Chaitanya, bringing him both the prasadam and the palm leaf. But Mukunda Datta took the palm leaf and copied the 2 verses on the wall outside the room. After this, Jagadananda delivered the palm leaf to Lord Chaitanya. As soon as the Lord read the 2 verses, he immediately tore up the leaf. However, all the devotees read these verses on the outside wall and kept them within their hearts. They are?
Yeah, we'll give it to them.
Yes.
Thank you, Lavanya. I think everybody done Mataji's side. Okay. Surendra Prabhu, can you please recite?
Yeah, Prabhuji. Vairag, Prabhuji, tune.
It doesn't, yeah, chapter Prabhu chapter is first chapter.
Lord Chaitanya descended to revive devotional service. Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka 6.74 to 75.
Yeah, normal మనం చైతన్య చరితామృతంలో ఇచ్చాం. వైరాగ్య విద్య నిజ భక్తి యోగ శిక్షార్థం
అది ప్రభుజీ
కాదా?
వైరాగ్య విద్య నిజ భక్తి యోగ శిక్షార్థమేక పురుష పురాణ అనుకుంటా.
యా చేయండి అట్లా ఏం ప్రభు.
Yeah. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Shiksharthameka Purusha Purana. To teach us detachment from whatever does not foster Krishna consciousness, real knowledge and his own devotional service, the original Supreme Lord Krishna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sharira Dhari Kripam Bhudiryastam Aham Prapadye has descended as Lord Chaitanya because he is an ocean of transcendental mercy. Let me surrender onto his lotus feet. Kalanashtam bhakti yogam nijam ya praduskartum Krishna Chaitanya nama. Due to influence of time, the ancient system of devotional service to himself had almost been lost. To revive it, the Lord has appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Avirbhutastasya padarvinde gadham lilyam chitta bringa. Let my consciousness, which is like a honeybee, take shelter of his lotus feet. Krishna is in a more magnanimous mood. At the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna advised complete surrender unto him, promising all protection to his devotee. Unfortunately, people are so fallen that they cannot accept this instruction. Therefore, Krishna returned as Lord Chaitanya and actually taught us how to surrender to Krishna. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya is more magnanimous.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Namo Mahavadanyaya. Ajay Prabhu, recitation. There was Namo Mahavadanyaya. Chain.
Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Oratvishek Namaha.
Jai. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this one, Gaurav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
These 250s.
Yes, 256 to 258. Bhakta Kanthe Ratna Hare. These two verses will always declare Sarvabhauma's name and fame as loudly as propounding drum, for they have become a pearl necklace around the neck of all the devotees. Indeed, he became an unalloyed devotee of Lord Chaitanya. He did not know anything but the service to the Lord. He always chanted the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sachi Sutta, the reservoir of all good qualities, guna, dharma. Indeed, chanting the holy names became his meditation. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Sapan Prabhu, we'll complete this. Other 2 pages there. Let us complete this now. So, Sapan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sarvabhauma changes Mukti Pade to Bhakti Pade. Sarvabhauma recites the verse. One day, Sarvabhauma came before Lord Chaitanya, offered obeisances, and recited a verse from Lord Brahma's prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam, but he changed 2 syllables at the end of the verse.
Yes, we'll give it to other devotees. Thank you, Prabhuji. Raju Prabhu, Jain Prabhu. Raju Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I am in hearing mode only.
Acha, okay. Chandraval Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. 261. Bona fide candidate for becoming a devotee. Tate Mukampam Susamikshamano Gunjana Evatma Kritam Ipakam. One who seeks ever companion and thus tolerates all kinds of adverse conditions due to the karma of his past deeds. Udvagvapur Vedadan Namaste Jiveta Yo Bhakti Pade Sadaya Bhakka. One who engages always in your devotional service with mind, words, and body, and offers obeisances unto you, is certainly a bona fide candidate for becoming your unalloyed devotee. Shall I continue, Prabhu? Mukti versus Bhakti. Sarvabhauma did not like the word Mukti because of developing a pure devotional service. Mukti means liberation and merging into the impersonal Brahman effulgence. Bhakti means rendering transcendental service unto the Lord. However, Sarvabhauma was not authorized to change a word in the Bhagavatam, as Lord Chaitanya will explain.
Thank you very much. Akincha Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yeah. Lord Chaitanya immediately pointed out, 262. Lord Chaitanya immediately pointed out in the verse, the word is Mukti Pade, but you have changed it to Bhakti Pade. What is your intention? 263 to 270. Sarvabhauma explains the difference between Bhakti and Mukti. 263 to 265. Mukti as punishment. The result of Bhakti, pure love of Godhead, far surpasses Mukti, liberation from material bondage. For those averse to Bhakti, merging into Brahman, effulgence is a kind of punishment. The impersonalists who do not accept the Krishna's transcendental form and the demons who blaspheme and fight with him are punished by being merged into Brahman effulgence. But that does not happen to person engaged in the devotional service.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Prabhuji. Text 266 to 268. Sahajya Mukti is undesirable by a devotee. There are 5 kinds of liberation: Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sarshya, and Sayujya. If there is a chance to serve the Supreme Lord, a pure devotee sometimes accepts the Saloke, Sarupe, Samipya, and Sarshti forms of liberation, but he never accepts Sayujya Mukti, which he despises to even hear of. Indeed, he would rather go to hell than merge into the Lord's effulgence. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, let me do the answer. 269, 270. Two kinds of Sayujya Mukti. Brahma Sayujya is merging into the Brahman effulgence, and Ishvara Sayujya is merging into the Lord's personal body. Ishvara Sayujya is even more abominable than Brahma Sayujya. Even though he is offered all kinds of liberation, the pure devotee does not accept them. He is fully satisfied, engaging in the service of the Lord. Mayavadis, note point, Mayavadis consider merging into impersonal Brahman, the bodily effulgence of the Lord, Brahma Loka or Siddha Loka, has their ultimate success. Yogis who follow the principles of Patanjali accept the personality of the absolute truth, but they desire to merge into his transcendental body. Yeah, again, Mata is continue.
Prabhuji, the devotees know, like they don't want any kind of mukti, right, Prabhuji?
Devotees
Pure
doesn't want.
devotees.
Yeah,
Pure devotees.
pure devotee does not accept them any of them. They are always satisfied with the service of Krishna.
Yes,
Mata,
Prabhuji.
Deepa Mata.
Lord Chaitanya explains two other meanings of Muktipada. Muktipada directly refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead because all kinds of liberation exist under his feet. Mukti is the 9th subject of the 10 subjects of Srimad Bhagavatam, and the Lord is the shelter, ashraya of liberation. Since I can understand Krishna according to these two meanings, what point is there in changing the verse? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Samyukta.
Yes, Prabhuji. 273 to 276. Sarvabhauma explains the ambiguity of Muktipada. I was not able to give that reading to the verse, although your explanation is correct. It should not be used because there is ambiguity in the word Muktipada. The word Mukti refers to 5 kinds of liberation, but its direct meaning usually conveys the idea of becoming one with the Lord and immediately induces hate and fear. But when we say the word Bhakti, we naturally feel transcendental bliss within the mind. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. 277 to 278. Lord Chaitanya laughed upon hearing this explanation. He immediately embraced Sarvabhauma firmly. Indeed, that very person who had been accustomed to reading and teaching Mayavada was now even hating the word Mukti. This was possible only by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Vani Mataji. Hare Krishna. Vani Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. 279 to 280. Power of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. As long as it does not turn iron into gold, by its touch, one cannot recognize an unknown stone to be the touchstone. Upon seeing transcendental Vaishnavism in Sarvabhauma, everyone could understand that Lord Chaitanya was none other than Krishna, Sakshad Vrajendra Nandana.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Sirisha Mataji.
Prabhuji, can you send this ఇది ఆన్లైన్ ఏమైనా అవైలబుల్ ఉంటుందా ప్రభుజీ మీరు చదివేది
ఇది ఆల్రెడీ షేర్
సుబోధిని
గ్రూప్ లో పెట్టారు మాతాజీ. I'll share an email.
ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చేసేయండి ప్రభుజీ లింక్ మొత్తము
PDF files I'll share. 281 to 284. Sirisha Mataji.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. 281 to 284. After this incident, all the Neelachala Vasis, headed by Kashi Mishra, came to take a shelter of the Lord Lotus feet. Later, I shall describe how Sarvabhauma always engaged in the Lord's service and how he perfectly offered him alms.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Complete this. 85, 86.
Yeah. 285 Falashruti. If one hears with faith and love these pastimes of Lord Chaitanya's meeting with Sarvabhauma, he very soon is freed from the net of speculation and fruitive activity and attains the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. 286. Prayer to Rupa and Raghunatha.
Sri Rupa Raghunatha Pade Yara, Madhya Leela 1.287. Hare Krishna.
Rupa Raghunatha Padayara, Krishna Dasa Kaviraja. So he always surrendered in the lotus feet of Rupa Goswami and Raghunatha Goswami. With their mercy, he is able to compile this Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Hari Bol. Thank you very much, all the devotees, for reading this Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela Subodini review book, chapter 6, the liberation of the Sarvabhauma Acharya. Very nice instructions. We got to know the Sambandha Vidya Vijnana, and we got to know this one, what is that? 5 kinds of liberation, but devotees are not interested in them. Only service, whatever situation and wherever they are, in any condition. They wanted to serve Supreme Lord. They don't want any liberations. And Atmarama verse explanation, very nice. And one thing, just want, and this one, no? Lord Chaitanya decided to revive devotional service. Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka. This one. Sarvam composed 2 verses on a palm leaf. I think this is written by him only, right, Prabhu? Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka written by Sarvabhauma. That's where it is.
I don't know, Prabhuji. I don't know. Chandrodaya Nataka.
Anyway, we'll find out. Google on there, Google search anywhere, anybody there. Anyway, so now time already, what is the time now? 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. So you tell me what the idea. Hare Krishna devotees, Bhakti Shastri devotees, students, Vidyarthi and Vidyarthinis. Chapani, you want to recite all the 6 slokas once, or it's up to you? You want to practice yesterday's sloka? Isha Avashyam Idam Sarvam, it's up to you.
Anything is fine, Prabhuji.
ప్రభుజీ నిన్న మీరు పురుషోత్తం మాస్ లో ఇవి చేద్దామన్నారు కదా, మార్నింగ్ కూడా పురుషోత్తం మాస్ చేద్దామన్నారు.
చేద్దామన్నా,
అందులో మీరు 1 or 2 ఏదైనా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, లైక్ ఈ ఐటమ్ చేద్దాం, ఈ ఐటమ్ చేద్దామని, బికాస్ మీ టైం కూడా మనం చూసుకోవాలి.
చేద్దాం, అది కూడా చేద్దాం, బట్ రేపటి నుంచి చేద్దాం. నేను టైం అయిపోయింది, రేపు టైం తీసుకుని 15 minutes let us completely focus on those prayers. 15-20 minutes ఒక సాంగ్ ఎవరైనా డివోటీస్ పాడితే అంటే we'll do that. Yes, now my idea is, all Bhakti Shastra students, మీరు అందరూ కూడా ఈ 6 శ్లోకాస్ ఒక్కొక్కసారి రిసైడ్ చేసుకోండి. ఓకే, ఎంతమంది? 1 సంధ్యా మాతాజీ, సంయుక్త మాతాజీ, సురేందర్ ప్రభు, చంద్రమౌళి ప్రభు, ఇంకెవరు ఉన్నారా? 4 కదా?
రామరెడ్డి ప్రభు.
సో దట్స్ ద ఐడియా ప్రభుజీ. మన లలితమ్మ ప్రభు ఏమంటారు? బికాస్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇవన్నీ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఒక్కొక్కసారి చేసినారు కదా వీళ్ళందరూ. సో లెట్ దెమ్ డూ ఆల్ టుగెదర్ 6 verses. రేపటి నుంచి మనం వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అంటిల్ ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ పురుషోత్తమస్, అంటిల్ August 16. Let us focus on Brahmastuti, Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, meditate upon those 2 chapters from Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and some songs glorifying Radha Krishna.
Brahmastuti, how you are doing, Prabhu?
Brahmastuti, I'm gonna play one audio, Prabhu, and based we follow, and then translation and also it's up to you. You do recitation, we'll follow.
No, it will take a long time, Prabhu.
No, not 40 verses we want to do. I mean, this 16 day, this until 16, we will complete every day 9 verses. Or
okay. Then it's okay, Prabhu.
Yeah, you recite, Prabhu. One time I'll play, you observe, then if you want to from next day onwards, you can recite and we will read the translations. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, that's the idea.
Because many important shlokas are there.
Yeah. Tatyenu Kampam there. Now immediately we learn some of the important verses there in that. Yeah. So now devotees, Bhakti Shastri, all Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Shastrini. We practice. It's your time. Quickly, you all practice all the 6 verses. Over to you, please.
Shall I start, Prabhuji?
Chayandi Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Nectar of instruction. वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगमुदरोपास्तवेगम् एतान् वेगान्यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं सशिष्यात्.
మాతాజీ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్స్ మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఓకే, జస్ట్ ఓన్లీ
Yes,
శ్లోక
Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji. अत्याहार प्रयासश्च प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यं च षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति उत्साहान्निश्चयात् धैर्यात् तत्तत्कर्म प्रवर्तनात् सङ्गत्यागात् सतो वृत्ते षड्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यमाख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोजयते चैव षड्विधं प्रीतिलक्षणम्. ईशोपनिषत्. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा गृढा कश्यस्विद्धनम्. Thank you, Prabhuji.
ఎస్ మాత, థ్యాంక్ యూ. రామరెడ్డి ప్రభు ఉన్నారా?
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
ప్లీజ్ ప్రభు.
Okay. Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam jivha vegam udaropastha vegam etan vegan yo vishahita dhira sarvamapi mam prithivim sashishat atyahara prayasascha prajalpo niyamagrahah जनसंगस्य लौल्यंश्च षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति उत्साहान्निश्चयाद्धैर्यात् तत्तत्कर्म प्रवर्तनात् सङ्गत्यागात् सतो वृत्ते षड्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यमख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोजयते चैव षड्विधं प्रीतिलक्षणम्. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यं जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा गृधा कस्य स्विद्धनम्. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sorry Prabhu, later on the market. Thank you Prabhu.
సో మచ్. వెరీ గుడ్. ఎక్స్ట్రా ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ మంచిగా ఉంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. సంధ్యా మాత.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Nectar of instruction. वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगं उदरोपस्थवेगं एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं सशिष्यत्. अत्याहार प्रयासश्च प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यं च षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति. उत्साहान्निश्चयाद्धैर्यात् तत्तत्कर्म प्रवर्तनात् सङ्गत्यागात् सतो वृत्ते षड्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति. ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यमाख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोजयते चैव षड्विधं प्रीतिलक्षणम्. श्री ईशोपनिषत्. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णम् उदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णम् एवावशिष्यते। ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जिता मा गृधा कस्य स्विद्धनम्।
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Now, Chandra Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगं वदरोपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विसहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं शशिष्यात्। अत्याहार प्रयासश्च प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यं च षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति। उत्साहान्निश्चया धैर्यात् तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् संगत्यागात् सतो वृत्ते षड्भिर्भक्तिर्प्रसिद्ध्यति। ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यम् अक्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोज्यते चैव षड्विधं प्रीतिलक्षणम्। ॐ पूर्णमः पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णम् एव वशिष्यते। ईशावास्यम् इदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यं जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जिता मा गृधे कस्य स्विद्धनम्। हरे कृष्ण।
Nice, Chandra Prabhu. Very good. Surendra Prabhu, chant.
Hare Krishna. वाचो वेगं मनसा क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदरोपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं शशिष्यात्। Next one, Prabhuji. अत्याहार प्रयासश्च प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यंश्च षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति। Next, Prabhuji. उत्साहान्निश्चयात् धैर्यात् तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् संगत्यागात् सतो वृत्तिर् षड्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति। ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यमाख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोजयते चैव षड्विधं प्रीतिलक्षणम्। ईशोपनिषत्। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा घृणा कस्य स्विद्धनम्। हरे कृष्ण।
So, anybody likes to do one Prabhu, one
నేను
Madhya?
చేస్తాను ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah. So, you have to enroll Bhakti Shastri. Okay.
అంటే కార్పణ్య దోషోపత కాకుండా అంటే స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి 4 verses అందరు చేశారు కదా, ఇది చేయాలా?
అవే చేయండి. But it's better for you, Prabhu. You can register for Bhakti Shastri course. You are in Seattle, no? You can learn. Online also probably. Online could be. But anyway, you can do. Yeah.
वाचो वेगं मनसः क्रोधवेगं जिह्वा वेगम् उदरोपस्थवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं सशिष्यात् अत्याहारप्रयासाश्च प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहाः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यं च षड्भिर्भक्ति विनश्यति उत्साहान्निश्चयात् धैर्यात् तत्तत् कर्मा प्रवर्तनात् सङ्गत्यागात् सतो वृत्ते षड्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यम् आख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोज्यते चैव षड्विधं प्रीतिलक्षणम् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णम् उदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णम् एवावशिष्यते ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन पुञ्जिता मा कृदा कश्यस्विद्धनम् हरे कृष्ण
Thank you so much. Yeah. Any Mataji other than one Mata you want to? Anyone? Anyone?
ప్రభుజీ అందరిది భక్తి శాస్త్రి వాళ్ళది అయిపోతే నేను ట్రై చేస్తా ప్రభుజీ.
Chant. Yeah, we done last. Yeah.
ఓకే. వాచో వేగం మనస క్రోధ వేగం దివ్వా వేగం ముదురో ప్రస్థ వేగం ఏతాన్ వేగాన్ యో విషయేత ధీరా సర్వం అపి మాం పృథ్వీం సశిష్యత్. అత్యాహార ప్రయశ్యశ్చ ప్రజల్పో నియమాగ్రహః जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यंश्च षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति. उत्साहान्निश्चयात् धैर्यात् तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् सङ्गत्यागत् सतो वृत्ता षड्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति. ददाति प्रतिघ्नाति गुह्यम् आख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोजयते चैव सद्विद्धि प्रीतिलक्षणम्. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णम् उदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णम् एवावशिष्यते. ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जिता मा गृणात् कस्य स्वधनम्.
Okay.
विद्धनम्. Okay. मा गृणात् कस्य स्विद्धनम्.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank
So
you,
we'll
Babuji.
stop. Yeah, I'll stop here. We'll connect tomorrow morning. Thank you again for joining reading call and sloka recitation call and chanting call. Dandavad pranams. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. श्रील गुरुदेव की जय. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृतम की जय. श्रीमद् भागवतम श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. श्लोका रिसाइटेशंस की जय. नेक्स्ट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन ईशोपनिषद की जय. निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि बोल. Thank you very much. See you all tomorrow.